Alright. Looks like we're live. Good evening, everyone. Hello. Welcome back to Expedition 33. I'm a little late tonight, so forgive me for missing Tuesday. But a bit busy, had a lot going on beyond all of the insane news this week, which we'll talk about, I'm sure. Anyway, I am hoping to still make up for that Kingdom Come Deliverance stream, maybe tomorrow night, maybe Saturday night. We'll see. I'll if you have opinions on the matter, if you want to yap about that, go ahead and just let me know in the chat or in Discord. All right, so we're back inside the monolith. We apparently have quite a long dungeon crawl, basically here. A very open air dungeon crawl, I will say. Very cool way. What is that? Fascinating. But yeah, we're in the Flying Waters portion. This somewhere. But yeah, this is one of those not exactly boss rushes, but there we go.
Oh, lovely.
A rehash of all of the old environments so far. Good evening, Baze. Welcome. Welcome. Hello. What's going on here? Nope. That is a dead end. Okay, cool. Good to know. Now what? So the big news is probably obviously the assassination of Charlie Kirk the other day, which just I will say it is not. I did not see anything like that coming. It was really quite shocking to see something like that happen. I'll also say that I mean, maybe this doesn't need to be said, but the usual statement that I didn't necessarily agree with all of Kirk's conclusions. Nobody did. Right? Nobody agreed with everything. Nobody agrees with anything that anyone says, but. I absolutely admired his methods to a great degree. That he was willing to have all manner of conversations with people, and I hope that he is fondly remembered for standing up for dialogue, reason, civility, all the things that he was not shown. I pray for him and for his family that he left behind. But anyway, if there's anything else, anybody has any thoughts on the matter, feel free to bring it up as well, or have my interested in my particular thoughts on any element of the matter, or like that. Can I do that? That didn't help me. Okay, let's. You? Actually, I don't know what your weakness is. I know you're weak to electric. So yeah, that'll work. Thunder. Really, that didn't kill you? Dang it. Okay. Chevalier Piercing.
Careful, my ally.
Oops. Oh, man, I'm too fast on that. Frick! Dang it. Okay. Shoot. Enraged and attacks again. Okay, that's cool.
It likes you.
Problem solved. Oh, a lot of damage. Okay. Let's just revive.
What's now now? With vigor.
Is he burning? He's not burning. You can fly it. Yeah, no, Swift Stride on you. Okay, that's not ideal. Alright. Anyway, I will say one of the things that I really do need to bring up about the Charlie Kirk situation is part of, I think, what it says about part of what it says about our current political situation right now. That I said this as well on Discord and on Twitter, and I think that was it. Just Discord and Twitter, really. But it's that. All right. Well, let me see what Base has to say first, so I can kind of compose my thoughts on the matter, or maybe I'll just read what I said. Base says, "I think I'm really irritated. The cheers from the left are one thing. Well, that's bad enough already, really." But the 20+ takes I've seen of kids are being killed in Palestine every day and no one cares. Oh, yeah, that's ghoulish as well. Let's see if I can break you. Or just kill you. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Just break you. Alright. Sweet. Let's see it. Dang it. Dang it. Ah, jeez. Well, that was unfortunate. Yeah, look, I understand that that Charlie Kirk was past tense was really bad on Israel. High single target dark damage, more against power. Yeah, never mind. Not that great. He was really bad on Israel. He was pretty intensely Zionist. He was making all manner of excuses for Israel's behavior, blah, 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 blah. Don't care. I mean, I do care because I think he was wrong. And that I think that, he was starting, first of all, importantly, he was starting to notice that he had been wrong. Right? He was starting to kind of come around on a lot of these issues having to do with Israel. At least to some minor extent, he was starting to kind of see through the unthinking Zionism, but not but not fully, right? He wasn't all the way there, but that's fine. Again, that doesn't mean that. Look, I'm anything but a Zionist. I've talked about this before pretty extensively, really. I've talked about the horrific crimes of Israel, and that I do think that anyone who does not notice that is dangerously ignorant. and probably deliberately ignoring the facts of the matter. And that's bad, you know? That's all I have to say. All I really can say is that that's really, really bad. That what Israel's doing is monstrous, and yes, there are tons of children dying, and all of that is absolutely true. But it's no excuse to murder someone. Like, obviously, there's no excuse to murder someone.
A storm is coming.
Beyond that, though.
Thunder.
There you go.
It likes you.
Can't dodge it. Okay, good to know. Really need to break it. But I'll also say the perhaps silliest response I've been seeing is this idea that because Charlie was coming around on the subject of Israel, that this implies that this implies that somehow he was okay. I've seen this implied that he was targeted by the Mossad because he was coming around on Israel. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Which is... I don't think there's any evidence to even suggest that, let alone to give us a good reason for thinking so. So, no, I don't think that. And I understand, yeah, fine, people... Israel's doing a lot of bad stuff, and are probably up to a lot of crazy shenanigans. But that doesn't mean that we should just blame them for everything.
On me. Ready to go. On me. Let's start.
Ah, come on! They said the conflation of a moderate political activist being assassinated on a college campus at a free speech event with people in a foreign war in a foreign country is crazy. Yeah, they're as unrelated as you can basically get.
Flames, beat off my blade.
Double max damage, that's always good. Let's break it. Like, look, more than one thing can be tragic at a time. I mean, right? Lots of bad things can be happening.
What lovely feet.
Minoko, shut up. Oh, it didn't give him an extra round. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Let's set up Terror quick, shall we? Or... No, let's Ice Lance. Slow it down.
Ice shut.
That way I can Mayhem next round.
Let's spill some ink.
Anyway, the thing that's really getting me about this...
Flames, ink off my blade.
The thing that's really getting me about this is that... I can't heal. Is that... This is a really bad indicator of where our political situation is headed. I mean, sure, lots and lots of people have noticed this. This isn't, like, my unique insight or anything. Fine. But, man, it's particularly dangerous. Because, well, first of all, okay, this represents something unique and different. The right has, as this is the part that I explained on Discord and shared on Twitter and everything, was that the right has classically been good at violence, but has always eschewed political violence, or has always at least disliked and greatly avoided political violence. The left has always loved political violence and has escalated to low-level or mid-level political violence at the drop of a hat. But they've always been particularly bad at it, at least recently, within the last couple of generations. The left has been just sort of bad at violence, right? Think back 10 years ago. 2015. Seems like a really long time ago, I know, but bear with me here. There was a lot of political violence, or at least mayhem, going on by the left. The left was doing all sorts of political violence and mayhem. There were all kinds of riots, and ironically enough, most of them against free speech. If you think back to that time period, right? But the worst that happened was plenty of property damage, which, let's be real, is not good. Should be avoided, but there was a bunch of property damage because people smashed windows and looted stores and things like that. But that's mischief. That's mayhem. That's not assassination. That's not murder. What happened, right? People might have gotten that one professor tried to hit someone over the head with a bike lock. Someone threw a milkshake at Andy No. Like, that's it. That's the level of political violence we were talking about from the left 10 years ago. Now we just have, like, what, regular assassination attempts against their pseudo-political adversaries? And I said pseudo-political because it's not even that Charlie Kirk is a political figure, per se. I mean, he's not. He's involved in politics? Insofar as he is involved in political campaigning and things like that, but it's not like he holds any kind of political power whatsoever. And so I think that there is a radical difference between, say, the successful assassination of Charlie Kirk and the attempted assassination of Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump, like him or hate him, is a politician. He has and he wields political power. That's very different from somebody like Charlie Kirk. I can't... In Seuss Waltz, I don't have enough AP. I'm gonna switch off of that thing. Blind punches went out. Hopefully this finishes it off. Did it?
Ready to carry.
Yay! Watch. Got it. Great Sakura. I'm gonna switch off of Seuss Waltz. As much as that pains me, because that's actually really good. But Rossi Lure Smash. Medium single target fire damage and applies 3 burn. 2 hits. It's not great. I need another balanced mask one. Chevalier combo. 7. 5 physical damage. Chevalier Ice. Ice damage to all enemies. 3 hits. Place slow to all targets for 3 turns. That's not bad. Contortionist Blast. Medium physical damage to all. Heal all allies by 10% health for each enemy hit. Not bad. Clair Enfeeble. Medium light damage to all enemies, 1 hit. Applies powerless. That's actually okay. Medium damage, though, is not that great. Gold Fury is good. And it's only 3 AP. I'm leaning towards Clair Enfeeble. That might be fine. Lancier Impale. Low single target ice damage, 1 hit, slows. Nah. Oh, that's agile anyway. Monsignus. Bandage. 5. That might be a little much. Maybe though. Might be fine. High single target physical damage, 3 hits, can't break. Maybe. Sucker Patate. Stock. More damage. Nah. Monsignus Vendage. If I do that one, Brassiere Smash. Let's go with Clair Enfeeble and Monsignus de Vendage instead of Rocher Hammering, because it can break. Let's do that. Go with that. That'll work. Hopefully that'll work. I don't know. We'll see. Is this where it came from? Shoot. Yeah, that's where it came from. Dang it. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, this this dichotomy of violence, that the left is bad at violence but likes it, and the right is really good at violence but hates it, is really the only thing keeping our society from descending into essentially civil war. And to tell you what, that seems to be breaking down for both on both sides, I'll say. Because, oh shoot. Okay then. Good to know.
Let's cut through the flames.
Violence.
Okay. Let's just Abyss Wind the big guy. No way. Should be focus. Yeah, let's do the big guy.
What lovely feet.
Clair Enfeeble. All 3. Whoa!
Danger.
Oh shoot, missed it.
Chroma is flowing.
This is a problem. Bap.
Your turn to dance.
There you go. Okay. If I set up Terror Quake, before to shoot a little bit first. Pop! Pop! Oh. Yeah, it's fine. Oh. Was not ready for
Your
that.
turn to dance.
That's, what? happening?
A storm is coming.
Excellent. Now I'm gonna revive. Well, what is happening?
Well, thanks. Let's start. Let's start.
Okay.
Not looking good.
Good damage. Okay, cool. Shoot. Okay, what can I do here? I can go to Virtuo Stance. That's fine. I'll do that.
I'll do it. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Okay, that's fine. I can't flare at Fury. That's fine. I can per se. I can combustion. No, I can per se. Alright, sweet. We did it. Yay, I got a new foot. Let's check what the foot do. Let's see what that foot do. Oh god, what did I say? God. Minoko has me talking funny, and I hate this. Anyway. Extreme fire damage to all enemies. 3 hits. Applies burn. Almighty mass increase damage. Damn! Hmm. 9 AP, huh? No, he's never going to get to 9 AP. I never let him get to 9 AP. Terribly unfortunate, but no, it's not. It's not practical. I wish. But no. What's that?
Oh, lovely.
Roma. Okay. Anyway, so this sort of dichotomy of violence is kind of breaking down, and that kind of scares me, because we see on the one hand the left suddenly becoming much better at violence. The left seems to be getting better at violence. They're doing it. Right? They're actually killing people, compared to 10 years ago when they were causing criminal mischief and throwing milkshakes at journalists. Like, that's a big difference. It's stepping up massively.
Let's cut through the flames.
Let the ink flow. Careful, my L.
Excellent.
Time to bleed.
Moi c'est use vendange. Let's do that. Anyway, the other element of this that I'm seeing is the right starting to is starting to be more and more okay with political violence. And this is especially, I will say, especially very recently, in response to what's been going on lately, the massive increase in leftist political violence. We've been seeing the right, I've been seeing the right, I don't know about you, but I've been seeing the right seem more and more okay with using violence for political ends. Like, I've been seeing, I mean, especially, oh my gosh, especially in response to Charlie Kirk, I've been seeing tons of right-leaning friends of mine basically saying, well, we're at war. we have to respond in kind, and that's
Great.
dramatically dangerous. Because if the left suddenly gets good at violence, then they will push the right into defensive violence. And that's a civil war. If the right suddenly is okay with violence, the left pushes them far enough so that they think that violence is acceptable as a political solution, then the left is dead. Then a lot of people are going to die, and that's bad too. Now, yeah, Philip, that is a good point, and there's an element. There is that element that I need to address here. That violence is the nature of politics. You can have no politics that is not violence. And so the application of the political means as such is a violent means.
Ready to parry.
Go.
What lovely fate.
Abbast Wind, and then I can play on Feeble. Hopefully this will finish you off. There, look at that.
Ready to parry.
Time for mayhem.
Yeah, so this is the thing. I think that this applies to political violence writ large as well. That is to say, politics qua violence. Wielding political power. The left loves to wield political power. That is to do violence through the political system. They're not that good at it, though. Thank God. The right, again, thankfully, is really good at being effective with wielding state power. Like, look at the military. The military is actually one of the only effective things the government does, and it's almost exclusively right-wing. But then they are, thankfully, still reticent to use the political means, even when they have power. Oh no, okay, yeah. Philip said, "I'm not sure the right sees violence as acceptable, only that self-defense is, which is violence, but not aggression." No, the right sees violence as acceptable in some cases, even aggressive violence in the case of the state. But they're a lot more reticent to do so. They don't like it. If nothing else, I don't know that this is necessarily a solid ethical position on the part of the right. I actually kind of think it's not. I think it's a temperamental thing more than anything. Who do you mean by they? Philip, when you say if they win the next election, we're screwed. Do you mean the right? Like the Republicans, or do you mean the Democrats? He says, I guess what irritates me the most about my earlier point is how so many progressives posture as if they have the moral high ground by feigning empathy for an abstraction without the self-awareness. No, you're absolutely right. That's heinous. I can see where it's coming from, but it is absolutely heinous. Without the self-awareness to see how they come off to any sensible human being as complete psychopaths. That's the thing, is the telescopic empathy problem. When the left focuses on that which is so far away as to ignore the things immediately around them. It's how Jean-Jacques Rousseau was so obsessed with the good of all people, but abandoned his children. It's the prototypical leftism. Okay, so Philip, you said you meant if the Democrats win. Honestly, I can see serious problems if their side wins. I've seen a lot of right-leaning people call upon the Trump administration to basically just violently crack down on everyone they can, to just eliminate as many leftist organizations as they possibly can. And this is, and including like using the resources of like,
On me.
Really? I missed all three. All right, well that's unfortunate. I can't use skills. Okay, fine. Good thing I do massive damage. I can shoot though, right? Oh yeah, I can.
A storm is coming.
Philip says I'm honestly not totally against it. I've got mixed feelings. I have mixed feelings too, but that's the trouble, is we have to separate our thoughts from our feelings. Sure, I feel tremendously angry, enraged that someone would do this and that so many people would find it to be perfectly acceptable. I hate, I despise that. And I would love to see vengeance. But that's what I feel. I don't care what I feel. We should be thinking, not feeling.
Ow, wow.
And that's extremely difficult in a time like this. Oh. Oh. Is that Renoir? And where's his mother? Huh. No, look, Philip, I know it's a figure of speech and and it's a really common one, but I use...
Who is she fighting? Her husband?
Dangerous again. What are these? Fascinating. But I use that. I use when that turn of phrase comes up. I use that to, most significantly, I do it in class, to alert students to the way that they should be dealing with these issues. Any issues, really. Excellent. Shoot. There it is. Oh, you dodged. Oh, that's great. You're not burning. Hit him a little bit. That's okay. Chevalier Piercing is going to take 3, so I'm going to give me 2 more to pump into this guy. Did I kill him? Oh, good. Hi, Adam. How you doing? Oh, the game volume is overpowering? Oh, yeah, I can fix that. Give me a second. That was not fixing it, by the way. Don't think I fixed it there. Hold on. First of all, I was wondering if it was too loud. I could mess with it in-game, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to turn this down a little first, and then we'll see. You guys let me know if if that fixed it. I turned it down a couple of decibels. There we go. Thanks, Phil. Always feel free to let me know these things. I'm never completely sure of that. I can see my levels over there, but the problem is if I'm over looking at my levels over here, my microphone is over here. So I know they're always a little bit off. But anyway. Okay, so Philip says, but honestly, organizations and people that called for violence in 2020 celebrated assassinations and attempts. They violated the non-aggression principle. I think that you're probably right about that. Probably.
Useful.
Then again, there's another error that we should make sure that we avoid. And that is falling into the probably mostly foolish trap of calling things stochastic terrorism, or accusing of stochastic terrorism, which is this idea that words can incite people, not just in the classical sense of incitement to violence, right? Of direct calls for action, but by inculcating certain ideas in people, that can
Blade cut through the flames.
that can directly make people do violent things. That is, I see that going around a lot on the right, and I can see how tempting that is. I can see that being so very incredibly tempting. But we absolutely should not fall into it. Absolutely should not fall into it. Adam has a question. How do we respond when someone accuses us of being transphobic when we hold to a biblical view of gender? The thought crossed my mind today when thinking about Charlie Kirk. Just say no, right? That's all you can really do. I don't think that... I need a break. Yes, I'm going to go Clair and Feeble. Oh, stochastic. It's spelled not how you would think. Hold on, let me see if I can put it in the chat. Something like that. I think that's correct. It's essentially it has to do with words conveying information or changing minds, something like that. So essentially, the idea of what's called stochastic terrorism is something like giving someone an idea that will make them think that murder is okay, something like that. That's basically what we're talking about. Now that I think about it, I don't actually know the precise definition or the root of stochastic. So that's actually a good question. How autocorrect spell check was no help. Yeah, no, not surprised. It's a niche term, and I actually think it might actually be a neologism, because I've never heard the term before, like, I don't know, 2-3 years ago? Maybe a little more than that. But certainly not before 2020. Certainly not. And that's including in an academic context as well. I've never heard this in academic context. Then again, I'm not necessarily up on the modern political theory literature, so maybe I missed something, but it might just well be a sort of neologism. Dave says they need to crack down on all the soft on crime policies across the country. That would make a big difference. Careful. Be very careful there. Because, well, you're partially right. We have to be extremely careful about what we mean by soft on crime policies.
Goodness. Feeling better.
If by that we mean cracking down on, like, broadly speaking, non-violent offenses, then absolutely not. That's absurd. That's ridiculous. Who was it? Somebody said. I think it was I'm gonna all enemies. Finish them off.
Cut through the flames.
Do it. I think it was Clint Russell from Liberty Lockdown, who said that it's not that we don't have enough people in jail. We have a ton of people in jail. It's that we have the wrong people in jail. We have tons of non-violent, broadly speaking, innocent people in jail. People who are in jail for basically no reason. No good reason, at least. Let's make you defenseless. Good news.
There is a violence, yes.
Then we'll go Abyssed Wind.
Sweet taste of battle.
Then we'll Fair and Feeble.
Let the ink flow.
Yeah, we have the wrong people in jail. We jail tons of people. We jail tons of non-violent and even some innocent people. That's part of the big problem. It isn't just that, well, we're not hard enough on crime. No, we're really hard on crime. We're just really hard on absolutely the wrong crimes. Oops. Okay, there we go. Flee in 3 turns. That's not great. You're not burning? How are you not burning? Dang it. Ah, this is really... No, this is... I'm not going to be able to do this, I need to break it. Can I make him?
Prepare to meet your end.
Oh! Shoot. Is this the only way to damage the bastard? Yeah, this seems to be the only damage I can deal. Not much.
Brace yourselves.
Really? Oh, come on. Are you serious? Anyway. Okay, so Philip says, okay, but if someone says someone should kill Bob, and they really mean it, that's calling for violence. Maybe. Maybe. I'm still a little bit hesitant about even that, because I tend to think that it would have to be something more like, by the way, this is for the sake of a thought experiment. Please, this is not, don't actually do this, but if I were to say, Philip, I would like you to kill Bob. Or better, I will pay you to kill Bob. Okay, then I'm responsible. But if I just say, you know what, Bob's a sick son of a bitch and someone should take him out, then you know what, if you go and do it, then you decided to agree with me that he's a sick son of a bitch. And you decided to go out of your way to go kill him. You didn't kill him. Right? I may have told you something about Bob, which may or may not actually be Yeah. May or may not actually be true. Where's the damn... This. Shoot. There it is. Dang it. At least I'm actually hitting the thing.
Take cover! Okay. Danger!
Good news, I guess. That's a little bit of damage. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this. No, Baze, I think that is the kind of people that we do need to put in jail. I think that you're right about those kinds of softened crime policies. The Baze points out the idea, the fact that in certain parts of California, anything stolen under $900 is considered a misdemeanor, and it's considered a misdemeanor, and it's almost never prosecuted either. Like that's absurd. Meanwhile, if someone robs your store, and you even go so far as to tackle someone to the ground who is robbing your store, then you get charged, not the thief. That's twisted. That is putting the wrong person in jail. That's what I'm talking about, right? We still wildly over-incarcerate people for things like drug possession, for things like white-collar crimes, these sorts of things. Like, that's absurd. Or for self-defense. In a lot of twisted cases. That's wrong. But things like that, people actually stealing, people actually committing crimes against people, absolutely. Yeah, people should absolutely be in jail for that sort of thing. So Philip also said, so if I'm at a restaurant, the guy next to me collapses from a heart attack. I start doing CPR and shout, someone call an ambulance. Did I not really call for that since I didn't point to anyone? P.S. One of the first rules of first aid, social loafing, always tell a specific person to call an ambulance or no one will. Precisely. Yeah, because if you don't tell a specific person, they're not gonna, right? And that is, I would say, on you. That is, in large part, your fault for not calling an ambulance. Because, sure, you were helping to the best of your ability on your own, but you also should have known better as to, you probably did know better if you're doing CPR, right? As to how to effectively get someone to call for help. Dang it.
I'm ready.
But yeah, the bystander effect is also, also what we saw in the case of, what was her name? Irina? The young woman who was brutally murdered, and then everyone sat around, did absolutely nothing about it. Dang it, we're so freaking close. Man, come on. No, that's the thing. If you keep saying it, you're clearly trying, but not efficaciously. And we shouldn't expect you saying that to have the results that you even are intending, right? No, we should not expect that. Just like if I keep saying, that Bob, someone really should do something about him. He's a menace to society, and he needs to. We need to get rid of him. Okay, sure, but just the fact that I'm saying that is not inciting anyone in particular. Right? That is giving what I take to be information. That is sharing my view of Bob. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm not. But the fact that I keep saying it, even if I say so convincingly, even if I lay out really solid arguments for everything wrong with that horrible bastard Bob, whoever he is, that is still only giving you information. It is still completely within your own free will to decide what to do with that information. I can't throw it up here. Dang it. Let's take out you first. That's pretty good. Philip asks, how about when they add the fact that they will financially support anyone who goes to jail for doing it? You might actually say that is incitement. I lean a little bit more towards that being actual incitement, because that's something more like an implicit contract, or an offer of a contract. Yeah, let's enfeeble all of them. All of that. Okay. Who's this to top? Okay, fine.
Ready to parry.
That's what they did in 2020. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Oh, ouchies.
Keep going. Feeling better.
Bad. How many hits is this? 3 hits, huh? Yeah.
This and precision.
Ah, you're so close to dead. So close. All right. Yeah, they did do that in 2020, and I do think that that is, in that case, yeah, I think that's probably incitement or even, contracted violence. It's a tough line to draw, you know? But yeah, this could be an interesting beat up question. I will say that. I certainly think that. Break damage. Not quite there. That's okay. Mayhem? Yeah, you. Okay, dead.
Danger.
Great. Cool. I can't throw out Fury. That's fine. And per se, but that'll only do 1. You can take out both your shields. How about that?
There is violence, yes.
There we go.
Ready to parry. Ready to... Lune, watch out.
Oh, jeez. I thought it said 2-hit combo. Did I? Dang it.
Push forward.
I missed that, unfortunately. Okay, what do I want to do here? I think I'm in a healing light. Or Tremor. No. Dang it. Tree of Life is the higher one. Alright, I'm gonna take out your shields and yours. And kill them. And I still have 9 AP. I'm gonna heal myself. Do I need to anymore? I guess. Whatever. Wow, alright. I'm in Virtuose. I can Florette Fury. Massive damage. I only have 2 AP. That's regular attack. That was awful. Okay.
Okay. That's better.
Increase the damage. Excellent.
A storm is coming.
So if I do a little bit extra damage, why not? Red Fury, that should break it, maybe? Maybe. Never mind, it'll just kill it. Alright, sweet. Now, another difference, it's a shame Philip left, because he'd probably appreciate this point. Another thing that... Okay, so if you may recall, you, the generic viewer, may recall, I released a video not too long ago on the acceptability of political assassination as a just act of war. Specifically, this is referring to use in bellum. Right, this is a legitimate tactic if the war itself is just, that sort of thing.
Good stuff.
And of course, I put a bunch of seriously limiting conditions on these things, the usual limiting requirements of just war theory. But it's also important to note, though, and why this is so. All that is, I guess, to say that I am for a libertarian, or a Catholic, or a political theorist in general. I'm relatively open to accepting political assassination. Now, that is not to say that I simply accept political assassination in all cases. I don't think that it's always right or anything like that. Certainly. But I think that it can be minimally acceptable in certain circumstances. That's great damage. Let's set up a Terraquake. Shivani piercing on the mime. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh, it's doing really low damage. That was bad. That was probably a bad move. There we go. Good counter.
I'm ready. Okay.
Dang it! Missed the parry. What should I do here? I'll just set up defenseless again. That's probably for the best. It'll give me another shield too.
Blade cut through the blade.
Time
go.
to bleed.
Shoot. You. Finish you off, right? Nullified. Oh, not great. Okay.
Can't leave us yet.
Sure.
Careful,
Excellent.
Mael.
On me.
Shoot.
On me.
Why can't I parry? What's happening? I swear I hit the button. Okay. That's unfortunate.
The expedition's not over.
God. Okay. Sure. That one's dead. Excellent.
Violence, yes.
And you, I can kill. No, I can't. Let's heal intent. Okay.
Invigorating.
Rage. That's not ideal.
Ready to evade.
Thought I could just hit the
Grace.
thing. Anyway. That's unfortunate. Alright, what do I need to do here? Rain of fire. You. There we go. Okay. Good, good, good. Wildfire's fine.
Let's dance.
What happened, Mael? Where are your legs? Okay, that was weird.
I'm down.
You're gonna burn to death. That's fine. I could rain of fire the mime again. I could Swift Stride. Oh, Swift Stride. There we go.
From far.
Your legs are freaking me out now. I have 3 AP, which means I could heal. Electrify. Take down a couple shields from the mime. That's always good. I could bring up Minoko. I'm gonna bring up Minoko.
Idea.
Let's keep going.
There we
Better.
go. Shield. Okay, heavy. I'm going to... I can't still like punches. Shoot. I'm gonna finish your... that stupid shield.
This will hurt.
There we go. Now, I'm stanceless. That's unfortunate. I'm going to... Virtuous Strike.
Let's spill some ink.
Put your leg down, ma'am. Weird. Right, Fury. Sure.
Let us stain them.
Terrorquake. Break damage. Can't throw it Fury again. Dang it. Or say.
It likes you.
Use
Ready to go.
Silence, really.
Sweetest of battle.
Break. I can't.
Prepare to meet your end.
There we go. I think I've got this. I think I've got this at this
Careful
point.
with my owl.
What? Ow. Fine, whatever.
From
Her leg is just freaking out, man. Okay, so I got a voluminous haircut for somebody. Oh, for male. Okay. Alright. I dig it. That's fine. Anyway, we got it. Beat the mime. Took a lot of doing. We beat the mime. Anyway, moving on. This is a long trip, so let's just hold tight. Anyway. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, I am relatively accepting when it comes to political assassination in some extremely limited cases. However, there's a big difference between the assassination of a, let's say, someone who is wielding political power, right? A politician, a military figure, a government official, whatever, versus the assassination, the political assassination, the politically driven assassination of a media figure. And not even one particularly politically powerful or connected or anything like that.
Really?
No, none of that. None of that. Because a key part of what I've argued as a justification for some very rare instances of political assassination is that there is no other possible way to achieve a particular undifferentiatedly good end in, broadly speaking, in warfare. So this would be an example of someone who cannot be brought to justice by any other means. Usually that is because they are particularly politically powerful. Let's call it feeble.
Your turn to dance.
Let's keep going.
Too quick. You got it. Fine.
ready to carry.
Ooh. Okay. It's alright. Okay. With stride you. Let's just clear and feeble them again. Yeah. With Xi Jinping? Maybe. Maybe. And I won't even commit to that. Right? I won't even commit to the justification of the political assassination of somebody like Xi Jinping. I'm open to the possibility of that being justified. Like, I think it might be. But it would also probably have to be, in a case like that, especially if a foreigner were to do it, it would probably have to be as part of a declared war, to be just. Now, if one of his own people were to do it, that might be minimally acceptable. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Cut through the flames.
But that's tremendously different, as I said, from just someone, you know, an ordinary, not an apolitical person per se, but somebody who is Just a guy like Charlie Kirk, or really like anybody else who is not sort of, I don't know, immune to justice through the justice system, which is why I would hold a particular place for very powerful and politically connected people, that assassination in those cases might, under rare circumstances, be justified, because there is no other way of stopping them, and that by stopping them, you will stop whatever bad thing is going on. And fire. Yo!
Let us stain them.
Burn everyone. Let's win you. Little bit extra damage. Clair and Feeble, both of you. Using him as an example, Mr. Novick says, mainly because he's pretty much untouchable by his people. Maybe. By the way, I am a little skeptical of the whole untouchable by anybody thing. Just because with modern technology, like between firearms and everything else, if you're not worried about getting away with it, I really do think that anyone can be killed. If the person doing the killing is in no way concerned with getting away with it, then yeah, no, there's nothing stopping a very committed attacker. With modern technology, it's tremendously difficult, just because modern offensive technology has wildly outstripped modern defensive technology. Just having to do with firearms, if nothing else. And just the wide availability of firearms technology. Not even saying that guns are available, because I know they're not in Chinese society, but the fact that anyone could make an improvised firearm of sufficient, which would be capable of killing somebody, I do think that a sufficiently committed individual with nothing to lose can kill anyone. You can't stop that in today's society. I mean, look, Charlie Kirk was just killed by a hunting rifle. It's not even like it was a particularly rare or hard to come by weapon. It was literally a hunting rifle. It was a bolt action hunting rifle. That's not exactly, technologically advanced or sophisticated or hard to come by or anything like that. That is just a hunting rifle. That is the kind of thing that you can pick up at a sporting goods store in 50 states, roughly speaking. Bank.
Great.
It's a bolt action hunting rifle. And yeah, that can absolutely pretty easily hit somebody at 200 yards and kill him, as we saw, tragically. And yes, fine, that's the US, but I don't think it's exclusively US. Let Spencer's Fury all of them.
Cut through the flames.
Yeah, same thing on fire.
Focus of violence, yes.
Scream you. There we go. Flame should take care of that. But just in case... You're a threat. I'm gonna target you hard. There you go.
Lune, watch out.
Missed it. I mean, legally untouchable short. That is true. That is true. that. I hate those combos. They're so hard to keep track of. Let me try and finish her off. Didn't work.
Prepare to meet your end.
But yeah, no, I think you're probably right that a dictator like Xi Jinping is legally untouchable. He is above the law. But let's be realistic. So is most of Congress. So is any U.S. president. So are most members of a lot of executive agencies. So are a lot of members of the U.S. government as well. Are just as much above the law as a dictator like Xi Jinping. It's just that they don't individually have the level of power that he does. And that is another element as well, right? So that I would say that it can't be justified to assassinate somebody if assassinating them is not going to actually end the threat. Just like if killing somebody is not going to actually end the threat against you, you're not justified in killing in self-defense. So yeah, this is maybe an issue that in a civilization or in a government, I guess you'd say, where there is a where there is a reasonable line of succession, and that people in that reasonable line of succession are that's cool, are all violent psychopaths who are going to continue the destructive and evil policies. Yeah, you can't really justify killing one member of that government in the hopes that will stop everyone, because it won't. Like, that's silly. Now, you might be able to convince them that it is far too dangerous to continue the policy if you kill enough people, but that is an issue of, as much as I hate to say it, is kind of an issue of balance. Right, so again, we have very complicated topics. But again, the main thing here that I want to get across here is that I'm talking very, very strictly about people who wield political power and who are, as corollary to that, immune to political power, judicial authority. I'm not talking in any way about private citizens. Even if, let us suppose that Charlie Kirk were as evil as his opponents on the left say that he is, that he has been promoting the vilest, horrific, destructive ideas. He's still under the law. He's still utterly susceptible to the ordinary means of political violence to stop him, if need be. That is not the case with politicians. So if what the left thinks of Trump were true, if all of the worst TDS were the case, if Trump were in fact the vile tyrant that the craziest leftists make him out to be, then you might be able to make an argument for his assassination. Of course, they're wrong, but so clearly not. That is very important, so again, keep that in mind. But that would be because he is essentially above the law, and he is essentially wielding political authority directly. Wielding, I should say, political power, not authority. Authority has connotations of legitimacy, which, in that case, especially if he were as evil and as destructive as the left thinks that he is, the worst of the TDS thinks that he is, then that would not be legitimate. It would not be authority. But in any case, if that were the case, that would be a different scenario because of the political power involved.
His little grin.
Oh.
So proud of his latest creation. But at least those memories remain. What hurts more are the memories unmade.
What?
The conversations we'll never have. The time we'll never spend. I want rage to consume me. Anything to fill the hollow. But rage won't come. And I just float in an endless nothingness. The person I cannot be around is Alicia. Her pain is a broken mirror. The shards reflecting back tenfold, and every moment with her the cuts deepen and I feel myself unraveling. I know what he'll say. But this is the first time I've felt any surcease. For a few moments a day, my heart beats again.
Little grin. So proud of his last creation. This reads like a mother who lost a son. Can't stand her daughter. Can't be there for her daughter. God. Well, we'll see. Maybe even tonight. We'll see what that meant. I do know, from what I've been told, that a lot of the mysteries of the game get sort of revealed, get explained at the end of Act 2, which we are very rapidly approaching. And that is... that's certainly one of them. What happened to the family in this house, in this manner. And who are they now? Don't know who Aline is. Presumably, Renoir's wife, Verso's mother. Verso and Alicia's mother. Again, I presume. What is that? Hold on. Let's go back first. Oh, that music. Oh, shoot. Nope, don't want to go through that way. No. We already went there. This area is... This was Gustave's grave, wasn't it? Right around here. Not here, but... The area that resembled this was Gustave's grave. Let's go. Oh, we're at Minoko Station. Or, again, the equivalent of it. What's that? Oh, that's Minoko Station, alright. No equivalent, that's it. Oh. Is that Aline and Alicia? Arguing. Sounds like... It seems to me like they were all so very broken by the loss of a son, by the loss of a brother. Maybe Verso as well. Maybe Renoir as well. But that they couldn't cope. That they essentially fell apart because of it.
We're inside her mind. These are memories.
How do you know that?
The chroma here. I can read it.
Yeah. Her mind. Her memories. Celine, I assume. Gargant. Wow, okay, this is interesting. Let's rain fire. Oh, it's weak. It's weak, that's good. But not anymore. Now it's fire. Okay, that's good to know.
The sweet taste of battle.
Let's Stalact punches. I break damage and ice. Okay, it's breakable now. That's good news. Switch to stances. Now it's an ice stance. That means I can wildfire it. I can't break yet. Now let's just electrify.
Thunder.
Just pump some damage into it. Snowstorm. What? Excuse me. What? Wow. That's kind of brutal. What? Excuse me. I dodged. I can't. Ah, come on, man. Still can't Pelor and heal. And it's in ice stance. So I'm just going to attack. How do I unfreeze Lune? Dang it. That didn't help. Oh, I should have. Dang it. Okay. Reset. Good damage. Good damage. Break.
Let the ink flow.
How is she still frozen?
The sweet taste of battle.
That did it. Okay, great. Okay, Jesus. I guess I'll... Or say, I guess? Yeah. Great damage. That's good news. Tremor. Ooh, shields. Nah. It'll wear off after the next instance of damage taken. Well, she hasn't been damaged. I don't know what you want me to do about it. All right, let's just do it. Crazy damage. That's what we do. That's good. Ice stance.
Yes.
Can't power and heal either. I hate to do it, but I'm gonna skip.
Ready to go.
Oh,
That's better.
Your turn to dance.
I dodged that one. That's good. Okay. Can I? I can rain of fire. I'm in defensive stance, so that helps.
Flames. Brave.
That was nice. Okay.
So much potential.
And I can Ice Lance. And shoot you a couple times first, huh? Oh! That was cool. Not what I needed, but cool.
Ice. Shatter.
Massive damage. Break it. Or just kill it. Kill works. Nice. That was really cool. That was a cool fight. What's this, though? Anything over here? Is this it? Oh, it was just a fight. Oh, alright, alright. Oh, no, it wasn't. Hello. There's another one. Where's the last one? Going around for that last... Hello. Where's that last one? That's not it. Oh, I hear it. There it is. There it is. Okay.
Well, that will
Powering
help.
parry. Ooh. That's actually nice. I'm gonna put that on somebody. Mael? Maybe? No, she needs... to get her warming up, maybe. Feeling fire. It's nice, but... yeah. What is this? Weakness gain. That's... I need some of these. Not that one. Yeah. And then I'll give her... I still want glass cannon for her because that's actually really, really nice. It's really helpful for her because she can take a hit, but she shouldn't anyway, and she needs to deal that damage. She's kind of my DPS. That means I need to get rid of 6. I can get rid of... Could get rid of burning shots. I could get rid of anti-charm. I really could. I don't actually need that right now. But I am going to run into someone who's going to charm. I'm going to deeply regret it. Okay. And then need energizing start. Teamwork. Sure. Glass cannon. Where's glass cannon? Mael needs glass cannon too, honestly. Do you have it? No. Once again, I need 6. Breaker. I do kind of need that. If I get rid of augmented aim... Breaking shots. I don't need that. So 1 that I can pick back up, breaking shots, and then glass cannon. Okay, what about you, Minoko? You got 5. Mm-mm. Healing share. Yeah, let's go healing share. Cool. All right, all set. There we go. Moving on. Yippee. There's a Pellerin over there. That looks like the way we need to go, so let's go this way first real quick.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. God, these environments are just gorgeous still. Bap.
Blade, cut through the flames. Let's dance.
Oops. Forgot about that. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay. See if this will finish it. Yes, it will. Excellent.
What to choose?
Enfeeble. Both. Whoa!
Loco, parry.
Ow.
Loco, parry.
Vibrating.
Haha! Nice. Someone's like, oh.
Okay.
You did. What's in use? Vandage. Yeah, I don't want to do Slag Punches. I do want to mostly use Moisson use the dodge. Oh, that broke. Wow, okay, cool. Mayhem, why not? Leveling up like crazy in here.
An
There's
advantage.
some chroma. Chroma's nice. That's it, though. Moving along. Let's actually go the right way now. Just kidding. Oh, what are you doing here? Got so much snow in my joints, it's really slowed me down. Is this what cold feels like? It is, yes. Color of Lumina. Tinted Shard. Fight the Merchant. Let's go with... No, my L's hurt really badly, so let's go with Linnae. Price Lance, why not?
Let the ink flow.
Electrify.
Let's keep going.
Bam. Break ya. Finish off.
Thunder.
Really? That didn't finish off. Okay, fine. Be that way. Ow. Done. Alright. I got a good kick out of our duel. Alright. Greater Defenseless? That's not bad. Garganon. Take it. And you. Mon papite. Nothing over there. Anything over here? Oh, I could just I could theoretically just bypass them. I won't though. I Oh, okay, because there's more stuff up there too. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just do it. The graders out of Pictos are so strong with the right builds. That is true. You're oh shoot! I really should have healed.
Cut through the plate.
Yeah, you're right. They're all in fire stance. If I ice lance you, that might finish you off. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, there we go. Nice.
My lovely feet.
Let's Harvest Wind you. Yeah, you.
Sweet taste of battle.
People. Yeah, those fucking things. I hate those.
Your turn to shine.
You almost did. Ow.
Let's start.
Well, I don't like that. Don't do that, please.
Careful, my L.
Ah! Very bad. Okay, cool. That's great. Can't slack punches. Shoot. That's not what I wanted. Revive.
I'm ready.
Yeah, sure. You're dead. Excellent. Glad you're dead. Okay, let's mayhem you. Excellent. It's Brasilim. Is that new? It's a fire weapon, but let's heal up. I have enough chroma elixirs, that's fine. What's going on here? What are you guys doing here?
I'm ready.
Let me flow.
Finish you off first. You can switch stances, right? Thought so. Try and finish you off. Slack punches you. No. I'm gonna Clair and Feeble. All of them. Finished off the middle one. That's really something. Fire orbs.
Better.
Excellent.
Minoko, parry.
Oh, I shouldn't have countered.
Watch
Ah,
out,
balls.
Minoko.
Dead.
From fire.
Ow. Oh, my boo-boos. Done. Hey, Lumina learn already. Very good. There was no reason to come up here. Just to fight those guys. Alright. Well, whatever. Whatever. Got some experience, got a Lumina. That didn't waste my time entirely. Alright. Onward and upward. Further up. Further in. As they say. Oh, wow. Or the station. Or back to the station? Interesting. Very interesting. Who's my least favorite character of the cast? Probably CL. As you might have guessed by her never being in the party. Verso is never in the party, mostly for build purposes and for like build reasons. But CL, she kind of gets on my nerves. She's the edgy chick, the edgy badass chick, whose powers are also a bit more complicated than I want to figure out on stream. At least this playthrough. I don't know. Maybe I'll give her a chance in another playthrough, but for now, she's probably my least favorite. Welcome to my train station. Where do you want to go? Your train station? Yes. And Maman just bought me a new train. Your Maman bought you an entire train? Yes, she knows how much I love them. The boy turns back to admire his train. Where can you take us? From here, your next destination is Lumiere, my hometown. Okay, let's go. Sure, let's go to Lumiere. What? Interesting. Very interesting. Oh. That old Lumiere. Lumiere. Lumiere proper. just like, I guess, Lumiere, if it fell. Maybe Lumiere after the end. After everyone is gommaged. If the expeditions fail. This is an interesting moment. I kind of like when, especially when more mystical games do this whole look at the future if you do not succeed thing. It's impactful. I couldn't figure out how to utilize CL until New Game Plus. Yeah, I get it. I gonna get that. But it's also not just utilization. I also just kind of like, as a character, she is probably my least favorite of the core cast, or of the cast as a whole, really, not just the core cast. I don't know if I actually. I don't know if if I can make a coherent distinction between cast and core cast, though. So, let's see. Finish you off. Weakness. Oh. Weak to physical? Interesting. Okay. Oh, they're weak to light too. That's good. I'm glad. There's a frozen attack. Excuse me. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. Well, there's that glass cannon for me. Shoot. Select punches. Oh, resistant. That's not great. I didn't realize. I should have known. Let's see what we can do here. There we go. Yeah, I have Fire Element on Minoka's base attack. Yeah, I should have realized that. I should have realized that, but I didn't. Oops. God, this is bleak. It's it's also the return home, but wrong. That's another. I kind of really like that as another sort of trope, I guess you'd call it. The return home, but it isn't right kind of thing. Two down.
Your turn.
Fire attack, huh? Oops. Oop. Oh. Longer wind up than I was planning for. Okay. That's fine. Combustion. I'm in offensive. Nice Swiss stride. Let's go to virtuous. You're weak to fire. Let's just break you. Why not? That didn't break. Okay, damn. Okay. Electrify. There we go. Yeah, we have. This looks like it is the day of a gommage. God, the very fact of the gommage is tragic enough already. But then, thinking about if the expeditions fail and it keeps ticking down, the last few gamages, the last few years of Lumiere will be children. And only children. I have to wonder how young children would get. For the end. That is so unbelievably horrific. Just to think of what a society like this would be at before the end.
I don't understand. Verso? You okay?
Yeah, fine. Let's keep moving. We're almost at the top.
Yeah. He's not fine, clearly. Done.
Ready to parry.
Oops.
That's better.
Oh. Missed a couple. Fine. No parries. No counters. That's unfortunate, but okay. Switch stride. Oh, wait, you're resistant to ice. Of course you are. Base attack. You have 9 AP. I'm just going to shoot you a bunch. How about that? Oh, you're resistant to fire. Fascinating. I wonder if you're weak to ice. Oh, no, you resist fire and ice. Of course you do. Should have realized. Okay. My bad. Fascinating. Alright, Mayhem. Let's see what we can do. Mr. No Look, he says, so the rest point before the boss battle here is very obvious. Looking at the time, you may want to call it before you start that fight, if you don't want to overextend your stream. And I do not want to overextend my stream. That is a useful piece of advice, and I thank you for it. I will accept any warnings as to, hey, it's coming, advance no further, kind of thing.
Nice.
Then again, if it's so painfully obvious, then maybe I'll notice. But yeah, I don't want to go too late tonight. So
Cut through the plate.
Let us stay there.
like if I'm a minute or two late, it's not the end of the world, but I don't want to go much too late.
The sweet taste of battle.
Feeble. Defenseless and powerless. Really? Frick. Okay.
Let's keep going.
Oops.
Let us stain them.
That's not good. That's not good at all. Am I up?
Ready to evade. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
There we go. Ah, that was good damage. Okay. How are you still up? Alright.
Let's keep going.
Really? Frick.
Finesse.
You ate the other 4 cups of rice pudding, and now you have a tummy ache. Well, whoever would have thought?
Ready to go. I can do
Whoever
it.
could have possibly thought that would happen. Mr. No-Look, says, if I remember correctly, the flag is outside a large open cave entrance. I'm pretty sure you can see the paintress's heart from it too. Well, alright then. It does seem relatively straightforward. Void damage? Yay. Swift stride? Yeah.
Overflow.
Then again, if I don't finish it this round, it
Thunder.
doesn't matter, because there we go. I'm not mocking you, I'm just pointing out that that was kind of an expected outcome. When I brought home rice pudding, I kind of expected you to eat it. So, you know, I should have... Listen. Had I told you, please be careful, don't eat them all in one sitting, would you have listened? Really? Or no?
What have we here?
I don't think you would have listened. So, what are you gonna do? You can take a Tums or something, that might help. I don't know, maybe? Maybe, a little bit. Oh, you knew it was gonna happen because it was the Icky brand. Actually, okay, listen, I kind of prefer that brand, but perhaps it's only because of the cinnamon. It comes pre-packaged with cinnamon on it. Here's the tree and everything. Beautiful. The rice to pudding ratio is off. Really? Okay. I mean, if you insist. The rice to pudding ratio.
Lovely.
Do you mean like there's too much rice, or there's too much pudding, or what? Too much rice and it's too crunchy. Oh, crunchy. I see. The absolute bane of your culinary existence. Your texture problem. I see. That actually does make sense. What is that? Clair Obscur. That's the name of the game!
Blade cut through the flames.
A storm is coming.
It's wildfire, I guess. Burn them all. Let's take down one of the ads first. This one. Feeble. Whoa!
Ready to carry. Nice.
Woo! Excellent.
I'll do it.
Claire. Is the other one called Obscur?
Let's keep going.
That is a comically large windup, but once you get the timing right, it actually makes it relatively easier. Obscur. Oh, they just its allies. Damn it. Okay.
On me.
Good combo. Excellent. Love it. All right. I can probably beat Obscur this turn. Probably.
Sweet taste.
Not quite.
Bangle.
All right. That didn't do it. Shoot. The burn will, though. Mayhem you. Yeah.
Prepare to meet your end.
Nullified. Ah. Ah, I missed it. That's not ideal.
I love a dance.
Whoa! Okay, alright. Alright, good to know. Yeah. Need to bring the vehicle back up. Dang it.
Danger!
What? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, down you go. Excellent.
Ready to carry.
Oh, that's not great. Ah, I missed it. Really?
Overflowing
Shoot.
with energy.
That'll work.
Let's spill
You're dead.
some ink.
Excellent. Let's see. I have to shoot you a bunch. Per se? Per se. Probably per se. Yeah, max damage, fine. Cool. Max damage again. Excellent. And I got shields. Shields are good. Alright, fire.
Flames. Rain.
So much potential.
Maybe.
Prepare to meet your end.
Okay, combustion? No. First stride. Then combustion. Could bring Minoko back up at some point.
Storm is coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring Minoko back up.
What lovely feet.
Spike punches. Let's get that break damage up.
Let's
Oh.
dance.
Liberating.
Shit.
Let's spill some ink.
Shit. Clair nullifies light, obscure nullifies dark. Glad Clair obscure doesn't nullify either. Yeah, that would be troubling. But I got nothing, so
A proper challenge.
can't use my actual abilities, so just pump out some damage.
Carry it.
Oh,
Okay. Keep going.
and that should do it, right? Yes! Alright. Excellent. I got Dreamesso for Verso, I guess. Base attacks can break? Wow, okay.
Interesting.
And what was that? Is that another Dreamesso? Let's go back. Oh, how am I back? Oh, that's not back here. Not back here. Lithium. Ooh, does void damage. Breaking attack is so good. Yeah, I bet it is. I need. Ah, shoot. I
Spill
could have.
some ink.
I really should have put that on, but oh well, it's fine. I'll do it next time.
A storm is coming.
Darn. Sure. I also really should have healed, but whatever, it's fine. Oh wait, no, I want to do massive damage to just you in particular. There we go.
That's more like it.
Oh, shoot. Missed. Works well with combo attack. Ooh, okay.
It likes you.
Oh, shit. Break. Wait, breaking attack works well with combo.
Your team dance.
Oh, right. Of course it does. That actually makes sense. There we go. I'm really looking forward to the breaking the rules Pictos. Like, really? It's kind of irritating not having it. I am getting to the point where most of my attacks are dealing max damage. That's the cave, isn't it? Okay. Hold on, let me look over here first. I'm assuming I get breaking the rules from this boss. The boss of this dungeon and back to.
Useful.
Am I correct on that? Oh right, hold on, let me. Don't tell me specifically, just tell me if I'm right or wrong. Breaking attack. Hell yeah. Wait, where's the rest? Where's the... Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay. Cool. That is, I think, where I'm going to wrap it up for tonight, so... Yeah, that's it. That's it, alright. Not from this boss, but from a boss. Interesting. Okay, I will accept that as making sense. I'll pretend that makes sense. Okay. I'll leave it at that then. Alright, well, anyway, that's about all the time I have tonight. And according to our resident expert here, our living spoiler in the chat, thank you, by the way, Mr. No Looky, for not actually spoiling anything, but of being tremendously useful. In any case, thanks for joining me. I will see you guys again soonish. I don't know. I may make up for Tuesday's Kingdom Come stream tomorrow or Saturday, like I was saying. I'm not sure. I'm not committing to anything on that, but we'll see. I might come back to it then. If you are interested in that topic of political assassination, I do have a video in the description, or linked in the description from a couple months ago on the subject, where I kind of lay out the just war requirements for something like political assassination, if you are interested in the topic. All that is to say, of course, that this uptick of political violence that we've been seeing is nothing but tragic and is absolutely unjustified, including by the standards that I lay out there. In any case, that's I feel like I needed to say that. An important thing to remember. That this is not a good path to go down, ethically or practically. Anyway though, Anyway, enough of that. Thanks for joining me. I had a good time though. This was as I believe you said last week. This is quite the dungeon here. So thanks again. See you guys next time, whatever that is. Keep an eye out for a new video coming as well. I'm going to be working on editing. I've got one coming out on Freerun, Beyond Journey's End, so that should be fun on the whole demon posting discourse. On one specific little topic within the demon posting discourse in particular. But you'll see. It'll come out. Should be fun. In any case, thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next time, whenever that is. Until then, have a wonderful night, have a wonderful rest of the week, weekend, etc. And remember, don't be safe. Be well. More importantly, be good. Good night, folks.